Hi, this is CKNNA again of nenetech.com. Welcome to the fourth VB.NET tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to run our first VB code. Okay, when you open the Visual Studio, it presents an interface like this to you. So you go to New Project, and then when you click on New Project, it opens up another window for you. So sometimes you can collapse this. Okay, you have Visual Basic, Visual C Sharp, Visual C++, and all that. So we are just interested in the Visual Basic. So you click on the Visual Basic, and then what we're coming to do in this tutorial is Windows Forms application. This one, it gives you the chance to drag and drop buttons and whole lot of things. Okay, so this is actually the simplest part of the VB programming. You can also do console application, ASP.NET web application, and many other things. So in this tutorial, we are just interested in the Windows Forms application. Okay, so this is the name. Okay, this is where you have to specify the name. You can leave it like this, but it's not advisable. So I'm going to name mine as maybe introduction. Okay, I named it in introduction because this is an introductory tutorial for the VB.NET as in the programming. Okay, so the storage location by default it gives you it takes you to your document folder, and then there's a folder there called Visual Studio 2013 project. And okay, but I'll prefer saving mine to my desktop for this is just a tutorial. Okay, so when you are done with this, you click on OK, and then when you click on OK, it opens a new window for you where you can just start the real programming stuff. Okay, so this is what appears on your screen. Okay, in Visual Basic, basically everything we do comes with inputs. Okay, so these are some of the inputs that we can use. For example, button, label, progress bar, and the rest. So we will learn how to use all of these things as we go along. So you can resize the form. So if you run your software, this is how big it will appear on the screen. Okay, so I'm just trying something over here. It's not really necessary making it so big. So I'll introduce you to the button as the beginning one. Okay, so you can just click on it and come and click on the form where you want it to appear. You can drag and drop it also over here. You can double click on it and then it appears here. So this is button 3. Okay, so these are the 3 basic means of adding input or controls to your mother form. Okay, to write a code under a button, you have to come to the particular button and you double click on it. When you double click on it, it opens the code view for you. The previous one, this side, was the design view. Okay, so it opens the code view for you. So one thing we're going to do is that we want to just click on the button and then it echoes a message onto the screen for us. For example, welcome to the world of programming. Okay, so what will be used, or the tool that we use to echo the message onto the screen, is a message box. So we start like message box, and then Visual Studio is so intelligent that it gives you the options to choose from. Okay, so I just click on my message box. So you tell the message box to show something. So message box dot show. Okay, dot show. So now we are coming to show something. So remember to bring your brackets, and then you bring your double quotations. So whatever goes into the double quotations, it's going to be seen as a string value. Okay, so whatever you put over there is what will be displayed on the screen. So I'll just write welcome to the world of programming. Oh, sorry. Welcome to the world of programming. Is my spelling correct? Programming. Okay. So when we run this, it's actually going to display welcome to the world of programming on the screen. And if you want to run a code in Visual Studio, you can come to the start button over here, or you can just press F5 on your keyboard. Okay, so coming to click on the start, and then something pops up. This is the form we designed over there. You realize we brought up 3 different buttons, but we did a code, or we did a coding under one of the buttons, which is button 1. So when I click on this button, it gives me welcome to the world of programming. Wow, this is nice. Okay, so that is just a very simple tutorial to how to display a message box or a message on your screen. Okay, you can, however, name the buttons. We are actually dealing with multiple buttons and other inputs, so you can't just name them button 1, button 2, button 3. If you're actually developing a software, the user has to know that this is the next button, this is the close button, and all that. So in this case, we wouldn't actually do much, but you can just come here to the properties window, and then you see the text feature over here, which is button 1. So we can just clean this one and type something like hello, and you press enter. The text on the button becomes hello. You can actually change that of the form and any other input. You can change the name and the text on the input and all that. So that is that. So thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube. See you in the next tutorial. Alright.